What's up, my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review, and tonight we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Human Torch Walgreens Exclusive figure. I finally found him at my local Walgreens. It took a while for, the Walgreens around here to get these guys in, but finally picked them up. Packaging is basically what we've seen with the other line. It does have that kind of like blue background, just like the other, Fantastic Four figures had. We do got Legend Series, Fantastic Four, Human Torch. Do got the Walgreens exclusive logo there. You got the 4 on the top, that on the bottom. Got a nice little artwork on the side. Same exact picture on the other side. On the back, you do get a nice image of the figure, along with a little bit of a read-up. But yeah, that's the packaging. Let's go ahead and pop this guy out and take a closer look. Okay, and here he is all out of the packaging, and this is a really cool figure. I'm definitely glad to have finally picked him up from my collection. Probably one of the best this is my only Human Torch that I do have in my collection, but pretty sure it's probably the best Human Torch figure to date from, Marvel Legends. Now, as far as accessories, these are the other fisted hands that we do get with the figure. They don't come on him in the packaging, but they're pretty much just done in that translucent plastic and just in that, kind of really dark red orange color that they have all throughout this figure. And then of course we do have these two hands that come on him in the packaging, and we do get the one fist and one kind of like splayed out hand, and these have these little fire effects on the top of the hands that do look good because they kind of mesh in with these fire effects he has going on his forearms. And then of course we do get these two, fireball effects, which we've seen before with other figures. These are done nice. We get nice translucent plastic, and we do kind of have an orange that fades up to a very kind of mustard yellow on this thing. But you can pop these on the hands, and I think it looks really, really cool when you do that. Now, sometimes they don't want to stay on very well, but when you do get them on the figures, I do like that. I think that's awesome. I think that looks really cool. And then another accessory, it comes on him in the packaging, but we do have this piece that goes up around his neck and back. And again, it's just done in a translucent plastic, again with the orange kind of going up to that yellow. But that just kind of clamps on the back of him there. It just gives him a little bit more fire action going on. But that's what it looks like with it off. Now, as far as the figure, I think we've all seen this body before, probably hundreds of times over again. But I think the head sculpt came out really nice. I do like the head sculpt on this guy. I do like how we have, the painted eye, or the eyelids, not the eyelids, the eyebrows, and then the, yellow for the eyes. I mean, you can distinguish it from the kind of clear face going on here. So I do like that. Then of course we do have these kind of flame effects coming off the top of its head, which are, done in more yellow color than the orange fading up. But it does look good. And then for the rest of the body, of course, we just get this very, very orangey color. But I believe they did that. I believe they did that because I guess his suit would be blue. So when it was heated up, it would make more of this color. So he wouldn't be one whole color. His face would be a little bit different color because of the blue of his suit when he would heat up. And that's just my guess anyway. But you can kind of see through the figure a little bit, but I think it just adds to the coolness of it, personally. And we do have these, little effects on the forearms here of flame effects, so that's pretty cool. And then down here at the boots, again, we have some nice kind of flame effects coming off, and they're done nice with that orange going up onto the yellow. And even like on his heels, we got some flame effects. That's really neat. I like how they added that. But yeah, the rest of him is basically just that, very translucent plastic and that very, very orangey color. Very, very hot red orange color. But I mean, overall, I think it does make for a really, really cool figure. As far as articulation, we do get nice range with the head, really nice range. So you get nice back, nice down. Of course, you do get a full swivel. You don't really get a lot of tilt. Of course, the arms are your standard, hinge and swivel. And you actually get nice range going out to the side. Of course, that goes all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows give you about that much range. And of course, for the hands, you do have a swivel and a hinge. We do have this, crunch here in the torso, which gives you about that much forward. Not so much back, and it does open up quite a bit in the front when you do lean it back. You do have a waist twist, which is weird because it only wants to go this way. It doesn't want to, oh, there it goes, okay. Guess I had to break up some paint or something stuck in there, but you do have the waist swivel. Of course, you do have hips that go about that much. Kick forward, kick back. You do have a thigh cut in there. You do have the double jointed knees. And it seems to be a little bit gummy, but I guess that's because of the translucent plastic. You do have a swivel there at the boot. You do have a hinge for the foot, which brings it back, but the sculpt of the flame kind of wants to kick it out at an angle. But it will go back about that far, forward about that far, and you do have an ankle rocker on there. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think this is a really, really cool figure that I'm sure a lot of, especially the Fantastic Four fans are going to want to have in their collection. As far as a measurement, it looks like to the top of his head, he's a little over 6 inches. To the top of the flame, he's like, over 6.5 inches tall. And as far as some comparisons, here's what he looks like with the Punisher, Netflix Marvel Legends. Here's a Flash DC collectible TV series figure. Bring these back a little bit. Here's a Marvel Legends Cyclops. So, I mean, that gives you a little bit of size comparison as far as what he will look like on the shelf amongst your other, Marvel Legends and other lines. But yeah, guys, that is a look at the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Human Torch figure. Very cool figure. I mean, it looks good. It's going to look good up on the shelf with your other figures, especially with your other Fantastic Four figures. I know we have, who's coming next? Stretch is coming next. And then of course, we had the Invisible Woman figure, which I ended up selling. But, they keep coming out with these Fantastic Four figures. They're going to look good together up on your shelf in your Marvel Legends collections. But that's the review, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next figure review.